welcome to our weekly oracle message, where we will pull one oracle card for each zodiac sign. Now, I do put them all in one video for you for this one. So if you are well versed in astrology and you know your rising sign, you could watch each sign in this video. Or if you just prefer to just watch your sun sign and your rising sign, they will be released tomorrow. Tomorrow, these will each be released individually. But for today, I will release them, and today I will release them all together. And for today, we are going to be working with, for this week, we are working with the Mystical Shaman Oracle. So we will get a Mystical Shaman Oracle card for each of the signs. And if you do want to watch the whole video all together, then go with your rising sign and go with the energy of the house with the message that I'm speaking. Also, I strongly encourage for you to use your intuitive skills and your inner knowing with this. If what I'm saying is not resonating with your inner knowing, then please let it pass. If you find yourself arguing with it, that's a great sign that this is not for you, and please leave it for those that will resonate with it. So I do want you to use your intuitive senses as we look at these cards. What are the cards saying to you? Go with what the cards are saying to you more than what I'm saying to you. But if they match up, then I hope to bring you confirmation. So let's get started with the Mystical Shaman Oracles. And we are going to be starting with the sign of Sagittarius, because we are in Sagittarius season at the time of the release of this video. So let's get into it, shall we? Here we go. All right, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you got number 15, the drum. And what I feel strongly with this is that your heart is trying to tell you something. Listen to the beat of your heart and go where your heart belongs. I feel, Sagittarius, something is falling away. Something needs to fall away. You no longer belong with that. Your heart doesn't beat. The rhythm that you're beating to no longer correlates with the rhythm that they're beating to. Like, this is almost like a breakup kind of energy, but for some it won't be a breakup. It's like a place. You no longer belong there. It's time for you to move on. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. It's time for you to move on, to realize that your heart beats to a different rhythm than this place allows you to be. Things are falling away, Sagittarius, and they're meant to fall away. And do not hang on to what doesn't belong. Listen to your heart. Your heart has a message, and it's trying to tell you that you are meant to be free. You're meant to fly free, Sagittarius. You're not meant to be tied down in this way. You have to allow yourself to fly free. And listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. And there's something you need to let go of. I feel like you want to hang on to this, though. But the longer you hang on to it, the worse things are going to get. So be willing to let go. Be willing to move on. And be willing to move to the rhythm of your heartbeat. And to go where your heart says that you should go. You are an adventurer. You're meant to be free. Like, you're meant to be free. Go find the adventure that your heart desires. Listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. And open up to believing that letting go is possible. That moving on is what you're meant to do. And I'm here to confirm that. If, like, you feel that you need to move on, you need to move on. Like, that's coming through strongly. It's time to move on, Sag. Listen to your heart. All right, beloveds, that's all I have for you today. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that like button. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be blessed. All right, Capricorn. Capricorn, you got number 25, the Holy Mountain. Capricorn, I feel like this is a week that you need to be with yourself. And you need to have strong boundaries around your solitude. Take care of yourself, Capricorn. Be with yourself. Find time to meditate. Find time to be with yourself. And this isn't being alone. This is connecting with the aspects of yourself, the higher aspects of yourself. Meditating and grounding in that serene divinity. Allow yourself to be a bridge from the higher realms to the lower, and feel what that is like. I feel like you're going to gain divine insight this week if you take time to be with yourself and meditate. And I'm feeling like this isn't a little bit of time, Capricorn. This isn't 20 minutes in the woods will gain you deep insight. This is a camping trip in the middle of nowhere where you can really, really, really be alone with your thoughts. I wouldn't advise that to most people though. But Capricorn, I'm feeling strongly it's time. It's time for you to go within and to discover the power within, not to do anything with it, but to observe and to practice observing the power. It's time to practice observing the power in the stillness. Find the stillness and observe the power that is within it. And feel the meaning of being able to observe the power of stillness within the now. Capricorn, I feel like anything that you try to do outside of taking care of yourself and being yourself this week is going to fumble you. So the more fumbles you get, the more I hope that you realize you need time within. You need time of your self-peace. You need time with yourself. You need time to reflect. Fumbles are telling you that you need to go within, and you need peace, and you need quiet for a couple days. And if you don't do the quiet and the meditation, I feel like the fumbles are going to overwhelm you. You're going to be like, why? Because you're not meant to be moving forward with that energy that you're trying to force yourself to move forward with. And so you just keep fumbling and failing. Whereas if you would take time to go within and to observe the power within the now, you would be able to see more clearly that you see more clearly a way to move forward. And you can surprise yourself with how much you can actually get done whenever you take time to listen within first. All right, Capricorn, that's the message I have for you this week. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you liked it, please hit that like button. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be blessed. Aquarius, we have number 20, flow. So Aquarius, what I'm seeing is I feel like there's an obstacle for your ability to be able to flow. And I feel like this isn't a time to resist the obstacle. This is a really, really strange vision that I'm getting here for you, Aquarius, and my cat just knocked over some stuff too. Okay, so I feel like that is very much indicative of this reading, what I was seeing. The flow of my reading got interrupted. It got interrupted and I had to do something about it. It was very minimal, but I needed to do something and I did. And now the flow is back. So I feel like that's what it's trying to say. And I really do appreciate, my cute cats and spirit team for helping us see the message and what the image that they were trying to show me. And the image I'd like to share with you too is like, it's a river and you have to float down the river at this point. Like any attempt to swim upstream, you're still going downstream. So all you'll do is tire yourself out by trying to go upstream. And then all of a sudden, there's a freaking boulder in the middle of the river, like in a way where it's like the river isn't moving. It's like dammed up. The river is dammed up. And what do? I mean, you're supposed to flow. You still can't swim upstream. It'll just push you into the dam and tire you out. And at the same time, it feels like just letting go and letting flow. You're still not flowing, so letting go and allowing flow isn't even flowing. But there is something you can do. It's like a bare minimum. Instead of trying to swim upstream, there she is again. So I feel like it's a continual thing. So, oh my goodness. One thing that you can do instead of trying to go upstream and instead of just allowing the flow, maybe kind of roll with the flow. There's like a roll with the flow that allows you to go over that hurdle, that dammed up area, and then with the cat returning again, I feel like it's like there's another dammed up area. But this one, I feel like the swimming upstream isn't so forceful, but at the same time, you've already learned that doesn't work. You've already learned what works better. So use that. Roll with the flow. There's a roll with the flow that's needed. And resistance is futile this week is what I'm hearing, Aquarius. Resistance is futile. If you find yourself resisting and anything that's like taking lots of your effort and you're trying and it's just not working out, and you find yourself in that kind of energy, then know that it's only going to make things worse. It only makes things worse, and it won't get you to where you want to be or where you want to go. It's not going to help you to overcome that dam. So, like me trying to keep this cat out and stuff, resistance is just futile. I'm just going to keep an eye on her. She can sit up there, and she's got a chair now, and she can sit up there and be happy. I almost want to show you guys, Aquarius, that but these are supposed to be short little readings. As long as she's not fighting with the other cats, I'm okay, and I'll let her stay. But she can get really mean, and we don't like violence in here. The other cats can be nice. I think I'll show you guys real quick. We have Mr. Kiki. And we have Miss Link. She wants to be in here, so we're not going to resist. We'll let her stay as long as she can be nice. Can you be nice, Miss Link? I think she can. Alright guys, that's all I got for you. If you like it, please hit the like button. Otherwise, keep what resonates, take the rest, and be blessed. Alright, Pisces. Pisces, you got number 10, the corn. So first of all, I'm hearing protect your heart. Protect your heart about your manifestations. I feel like I'm also hearing you reap what you sow. But I'm also, I'm hearing you reap what you sow, while I'm seeing like a girl standing there saying, I didn't sow this. So Sometimes it's not that we reap what we sow, it's that we go through the life lesson that our soul preferred, if that resonates, Pisces. And that's kind of the energy that I'm feeling here. I feel like your harvest was not full. Your harvest was less than, and I want to encourage you to not lose heart. Don't lose heart. It wasn't less than because you reaped what you sowed. Like, I don't feel like you sowed this. Other than maybe in soul form. Like, I feel like you went through a soul lesson and it decreased your harvest. And that's all that this is. And you will have an increase in harvest on the other side if you don't grow bitter. The part of the test is not allowing this to let you grow bitter. And don't, because this, I didn't sow this, but I'm reaping it. Oh, woe is me. Don't go into that victim mindset. You are not a victim of this. You are an overcomer of this. You go through these kind of hardships and you come out stronger and better than before, don't you? And you protect your heart in the process. You continue to protect your heart in the process, loving, trusting, and believing. Okay, I'm hearing beware of any shortcuts. No shortcut will work for you right now. Shortcuts will not work. This is a soul lesson that you want to go through for the strength, for the experience, for the know-how, for the bragging rights of being able to say, I went through that hardship, I went through it, I got through it. Yeah, protect your heart through the process. There is no shortcuts. All shortcuts will only exacerbate the pain. No shortcuts, no get rich quick schemes. They're not going to work. They're going to be get poor quicker. They're all lying to you. It's not true. So take care of your heart. Go through this. Believe in the possibility of overcoming on the other side and gaining more. If you have less than you sowed, you're reaping less than you sowed right now. Don't get discouraged. Believe. Well, then that means more is coming later. Eventually, I will gain more than I sowed. I will reap more than I sowed. I will reap better than I sowed. If I was able to sow great and receive crap, then I can receive good and I can sow good and receive great. Oh my gosh, Pisces, I'm just fumbling all over myself with this message. Sorry about that. I hope that you're getting the point. If you are, if it's meant for you, I believe that you are. But yeah, don't try to do any quick get rich schemes, shortcuts. They're not going to work. Go through this. Be willing to go through it with faith in your heart. No woe is me. No, why is this happening to me? It's happening to you because it's freaking awesome to overcome and to get through. And you're being humbled. Humble yourself. Allow yourself to be humbled. I promise you it will be worth it. All right, Pisces, that's the message I have for you. I do hope that it helps. If it does, please hit that like button and let me know. I would love to, or put a message in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. All right, guys, thank you so much. As always, be blessed. Aries, you have the Heart of the Sky, number 24. Oh, wow, Aries. This is so beautiful. Aries, I feel like fate is on your side. Luck is on your side. The universe is right here with you, loving you, guiding you if you'd like guidance, but asking you to co-create with you. The universe, life force, and love is inviting you, Aries, to create with it. Are you willing to create with love? Are you willing to create with life? Are you willing to co-create with the universe? It's time to imagine what's possible when you have the whole universe on your side. Know that you belong feeling this magical. You belong opening up to new possibilities. You belong opening up to magic. You belong protecting your belief in you and your magical abilities. You are so loved, Aries. I love the energy of love that is just pouring into you and that is available to you this week, Aries. I ask that you please decide that it's okay to open your heart and receive the love from the universe. And I feel like you're going to be divinely inspired to create something beautiful. And I want to encourage you to create with the love of the universe. Open yourself up to the love of the universe and be inspired to create what is meant to be created by you and the universe, co-creating together, divinely inspired. It's so beautiful, Aries. I am so grateful to share in this energy with you. I do hope that this message resonates with you. And I was like, this message is resonating with some, and I am just so excited for the love that you have to give and the creations that you have to create. And I hope that I help inspire you and just amplify that love within you. And if there's something out there, Aries, that you've been wanting to create, I'm confirming it's time to create this. And if you're one of the ones that watch the full videos according to your house sign, I do want to say, whatever house that Aries falls under for you, you are being divinely inspired to create there. Whether it's to create a new way of finances in the second house, create a new way of communicating with the third house, creating a new home foundation or a new way of nurturing within your home and foundation in the fourth house, creating new love expressions and new creations in the fifth house, creating new daily routines in the sixth house, creating relationships with the seventh house. I feel like I have to say them all now. So I will continue, Aries, with your reading with that. But the eighth house, creating new ways of transforming yourself, creating new boundaries. The ninth house, creating new beliefs and philosophies. The 10th house, creating new career and legacy, or creating a new way to approach your career and legacy. The 11th house, creating new social belongings and friendships. And the 12th house, creating new spiritual connections. All right, Aries. In the first house, creating a new character, a new magical beloved character, which is what I was just tapping into at the beginning for all of you, Aries. I feel like you're creating something new and it's magical and you're becoming more magical in the process. So I hope to encourage you, and thank you so much for bearing with me with this reading. I just felt called to tell everybody their houses. I don't know why, but there you go. So thank you, Aries. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be blessed. All right, Taurus. Taurus, you have number 52, stand still. Okay, so this is interesting energy I'm feeling from this. I feel like you need to do something, Taurus, but you need to pause before you do it to be able to reflect and see the right course of action. And I feel, Taurus, that there's something that needs to be ended. A project isn't working out and it needs to be abandoned because you're having divine inspiration for another project, or a job is draining you more than it's fulfilling you and it's not working and you just need to let it go. I don't know. I'm hearing you have permission, Taurus, to abandon the project. You don't have to continue this project. It's okay to abandon ship. It's okay. Like, I know that there's reasons you wouldn't want to, but it's okay. Take time to stand still and really observe and really think about if this is serving you. And whenever you really, really, really listen to your heart, I feel like you are also going to feel that, yeah, it's better to go in this direction, and you have to say no. I feel like for some of you, it's a burden that you've taken on to help another, and you feel like you have to continue, but honestly, you're not going to help them. So, I mean, I would approach it that way to get out. Like, you have a get out of jail free card this week if you take it. So there's a way to approach this, and for some of you, it just might be that, you go tell your friend, hey, I thought that I could help you with this, but it turns out I don't have the wherewithal, and I'm kind of, I need to do other things, and if I push myself to help you with this, I feel like I'm going to be more harm than I am help, and I would prefer to help you than harm you, and right now all that I can do is harm. So that's kind of your get out of jail free card. Find a way to let them know, I'm not where I should be to be able to help you, and I don't want to harm you, so it's best that I step back out of love. So there you go, Taurus. And I feel like you do need to move ahead. You feel the need to rush. And if you feel the need to rush, that's whenever you need to stop, take a breath, look around, and do that slow, steady move forward no matter what. You know you will get there. You don't have to fulfill a project that isn't working, especially if you're divinely inspired for this new project, because that new project is what the world needs. It's what you need moving forward with that old one, because you think you have to fulfill it because you can't get out of it. Really, it's not going to help anyone. So do know that. So yeah, just take time to breathe, take care of yourself, and step back and observe. Slow and steady wins the race. We know this, Taurus. And be willing to let go of what's not serving. Be willing to stop so that you can start something more divinely inspired. All right, Taurus, that's the message I have for you. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be blessed. All right, Gemini. Gemini, you have number 5, the beloved. So Gemini, first of all, what I'm seeing is you are becoming your own beloved, and it's making you magnetic, and people love you even more. Protect your thoughts in this process. Move forward with love, because you have a lot of it, and you are magnetic to love. Allow love. Don't allow your mind to destroy the love expansion that your heart is going through. Don't let your mind talk you out of this beautiful, beautiful feeling of love. I feel like you're loving yourself more and more and more. You're becoming your own beloved. And as you do that, you're becoming magnetic. And people are loving you more and more and more. Yeah, and it's a powerful force. It's a very powerful force. You are growing in love. You have the opportunity to grow in love. For some of you, truly, 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 I see a new love, a union, a love union coming into your life. Like, I can see a beloved, someone that will love you as much as you've learned to love yourself. They're attracted to you by how much you've learned and grown in love for yourself. You being your beloved brings in your physical other beloved. So for some, there is a divine union going on. For some, you're going to meet them For some, you have met them, and I'm just confirming that it is a love connection and you can trust this connection. And that's why you need to protect your mind from trying to sabotage it, because the mind wants to be uber logical and the mind wants to overanalyze every little thing. Don't overanalyze this love, because you could kill it with overanalyzation. So don't allow your mind to come in and kill this love with overanalyzation. Take care of the love, feel the love, allow the love, share the love. Love yourself and another, and know that you're creating love ripples, and it's a beautiful thing. And I'm so grateful for you, Gemini, and your love. All right, Gemini, that's the message I have for you this week. I do hope that it helps. If you liked it, please hit that like button. Otherwise, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be blessed. Okay, Cancer. Cancer, you got number 57, the Time Master. I find this very interesting because Saturn has recently gone direct. And I feel like you're getting an offer from Saturn almost. I feel like Saturn is saying, are you ready to move beyond the limitations of the illusion of time? Are you ready and willing to see that time is not always as linear or as solid as you think it is? Time can become fractal. And I feel like you're being invited to see the truth of the fractality, is that a word? The truth of how time can be fractal this week. And I feel like you're having the ability to play with time this week. Like, this is really cool, Cancer. But okay, so the instructions that I'm getting for you is to understand the power of the now, and in now all times are available to you, and you can slow down and speed up time in now. Cancer, I don't know what it just said, so I can't explain it more fully than that. It's gonna have to be one that you take if it resonates. But I'm feeling that your mind and your intuition is really aligning in a way that you're able to speak for your gut, which is really cool. I feel like you're gaining empowerment, Cancer. Like, I'm seeing this like a kid playing around with this timeline, twisting it and turning it and looking at the pieces of the timeline, and then like they're able to align and to grow into this beautiful, sophisticated being that is just aligned with their higher self, and their inner voice speaks for their soul. So that's very beautiful, Cancer. Take that one if it resonates. And I feel like it's time to believe in yourself. It's time to believe in yourself and what your heart feels, and know that your heart feels the truth of the magical reality that life can be, and begin to live it in grace and love. And I feel, Cancer, that this is a very ethereal message. It feels very out there and very kind of crazy. So I'm not sure if this is resonating with anyone or if it means anything. I'm just going to leave it with how it is, because I feel strongly that this is the truth for you. So I'm going to allow it to be. Please, if you like it, hit that like button. But if you understand it, let me know in the comments, because it's a little strange to me. And that's weird that I'm the one giving the message. But I do feel, Cancer, that you have the ability to really align with your higher self this week and find a way to conquer time, and not necessarily conquer time, but to work with time in a way that works for you, so that you can believe in yourself and your abilities to be able to move forward and do what you need to do. All right, Cancer, that's the messages I have for you. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you liked it. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be blessed. All right, Leo. Leo, you have number 42, the Rainmaker. So very interesting. Like, I'm getting kind of almost contradictory messages with this, Leo, but I feel like it'll resonate with you. I'm hearing that you need to remember that you are co-creating this world, and all that is happening to you is a mirror. And the answers are by going within. And then I'm also hearing, don't take life so seriously. So, I don't know. It's like almost a contradictory message to me, because like on one hand we have, you are the creator. Everything that is happening to you is because you created it, and if you don't like it, then the answer is to go within, because you are the powerful creator that can create it your way and can change it. The change will always start within you. And then on the other hand, it's like, why are you taking life so seriously? Like on one hand, it's like, life is all your responsibility. And then on the other hand, it's like, you don't have to like take responsibility for it, you know? Like, I don't know. That's just the kind of contradiction I'm kind of feeling with it. But at the same time, I feel like you're understanding the message a little bit better than me, the messenger. So a message is for you. So yes, I feel like it is time. Like, you need to remember as things are happening that the power for change is within you. You have the power for change, but it has to start with you. It has to start. I'm hearing Michael Jackson. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. Oh, forgive me for bringing up Michael Jackson. If you have any harsh things about him, it's just the song. Just the song. Start with the person in the mirror. Start with yourself. The universe is mirroring to you what you have been putting out. And if you don't like it, maybe put out something different. It's within you and your ability to change it. I got a duck walking by my window too, so you might hear some quacks going on too. But at the same time, yeah, with the quacks. Don't take life so seriously. Enjoy life. You know, walk around and quack your quackers. There you go. Quack the quackers. They're all quacking now. So yeah, don't take life so seriously. Have a little fun. Dance with it. Dance with the flow of it. And enjoy. Those are the geese. Those are the honkers. Alright, yeah. And, maybe, communicate with others, like talk with those that you love. Reach out to loved ones. Alright, Leo, that's the message I have for you. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that it helps. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be blessed. Alright, Virgo. Virgo, you've got number 33, magic. So, Virgo, I feel like this is a very magical week, and I feel like it's time to believe in magic. Virgo, it's time for you to believe in magic. If I can get the Virgos to believe in magic. Some of you Virgos do. I know y'all do. But yes, believe in magic, and honestly, you know that the magic comes from the child within. Your inner child is the source of your magic. And it's time for you to step into your mastery and to master loving your inner child. Master taking care of your inner child. Allow your inner child to play more, is what I'm hearing. But definitely believe in yourself. Believe in your belief of magic. Open up to believing that you can believe in magical miracles. I feel like we have to be taken down so low so that we can be lifted up really high. And I feel like this is like the lift up that you're going through. So believe in the possibility to fly. Believe in yourself and believe in your abilities. And open up to believing even more in yourself, believing even more of your capabilities. Take care of your inner self, your inner child. Let her out, let her play. But begin to love and nurture her too. Yeah, love and nurture your inner child and begin to see the world with the wonder and awe that your inner child sees the world. Allow yourself to see the world through your inner child's eyes and feel the curiosity, the wonder, the awe, and let your inner child play with the wonder and the curiosity of the world and see the magic that they can create just through playing and being curious and wondering at the possibilities. Yeah, Virgo, that's the message I have for you this week. I think it's a beautiful message. I feel like it's going to be a magical week. I feel like it's time to start believing in miracles. Large-scale miracles. Miracles that everyone can see. So believe in miracles for everyone. Believe in world miracles. Believe in country miracles. Believe in state miracles. Believe in community miracles. I feel, Virgo, it's important for you to do that while you're wondering curiously and exploring the new magical world that you're beginning to master. All right, Virgo, thank you so much for joining me for this message. I do hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that it helped. If you liked it, please hit that like button. Thank you so much. And as always, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be blessed. Libra, you got number 48, the Sorcerer. So Libra, I feel like you're being called to look at something from a different perspective. I think you're being called to see the bright side in a place where you don't want to, where you're like, there is no bright side here. Libra, I feel like you're being called to look at the dark sides of yourself. These are sides of ourselves that we want to deny. So anything that you deny that you are. And it's time to look at that yourself. Look at the liar that you are, Libra. Look at the hater that you are. Are you willing to admit, Libra, that you're a hater? Can you admit that? If you can't even admit it, you're not looking at the dark side. You're not going to be able to embrace your full power. Look, you are selfish, Libra. Does it feel like you want to be like, no, I'm not? You want to defend yourself? Yeah. Or are you willing to look at and to admit, yes, I have a selfish part. This is it. If you can point to these parts of yourself and say, yes, this is there, you're doing good. It's a time to bravely face your shadow. And your shadow is all the parts of yourself that you deny about yourself. The parts that you want to defend yourself for not being. That's your shadow self. And it will come out. If you don't, it will come out unconsciously. And it can hurt others in ways where you're like, I didn't want to be like that. I didn't want to do that. It's because you won't face your shadow. If you won't admit that you're a hater, you'll find yourself hating and spreading more hate than love in the world. We need you to spread love, Libra. Admit that you're a hater. See what you hate and admit it. Show yourself fully your own imperfections and embrace them. As you embrace your imperfections with love, you heal. You begin to see a different perspective and you begin to bring more love and beauty into the world, which you were meant to do. So be willing to be brave. Face the dark parts of yourself. Really look within. Be honest with yourself. And try to sit with the parts of yourself that it's a little bit harder to love. Be real with yourself. Be honest. Be willing to see the bright side of life and see from a different perspective. because you know the darkness more fully. You understand the power of wholeness, which is holding the light and the dark within and not denying any part of yourself. All right, Libra, that's the message I have for you. As always, take what resonates, leave it the rest, and be blessed. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio, you got number 9, completion. And I feel like hardships are over to those that can move on. I feel like there's something you need to move on from, and failing to move on only makes things worse. Like I'm hearing fruit that stays on the vine becomes rotten. Scorpio, you don't want to rot on that vine. You want to be able to move on to where you truly belong. And you no longer belong where you're at. That's for some of the Scorpios. I feel like for some of you, it's you no longer belong with the old you. It's time to let go of the old you and to move forward with the new you. I feel like there's like this massive transformation going on with some of you Scorpios. And really, you no longer belong being that old person. You no longer belong with who that old person belonged being with. You no longer belong being where that old person belonged being. It's now time for you to move into the new person that you have become, where you belong in new places, where you belong with new people that will get you even better than the old people ever did. So, for some of you Scorpios, I'm giving you confirmation to move forward with this new and to release the old. With other Scorpios, it's almost a nudge to please move on. It's no longer serving you. Where you're at is no longer serving you. You know you don't belong. You know you need to take action. And I'm hearing you're only responsible for your actions. And don't let nobody guilt you for the actions that they chose to take. You are only responsible for your actions. And you need to act. There is things that you need to do. There's movement that you need to do. And it's away from the old. It's moving on to the new. And it's loving yourself for being willing to go through this transformation. You've completed the old cycle. It won't serve you anymore. The old you will not serve you anymore. It's time to move into the new you. You got this, Scorpio. I know that you do. You were meant to transform. You were meant to move on to better, greener pastures eventually. You know this. You feel it in your heart. You feel it in your soul. You know this. It's time to take action. And know that you are only responsible for your actions. Anyone trying to make you feel guilty or shame for their actions or anything like that, they are not for you. Move on from them. You have the power and the ability to cut them out, and you should, Scorpio. You've got this, Scorpio. And I am so proud of you. And love and protect yourself, because it's really new. You're moving into new territory here. The new, Take the wisdom from the lessons learned in the old, but release and let go of everything else and know that you don't know what's going to happen here, because this is new. It's very new. You are very vulnerable, so be very strong with your boundaries. Protect that heart, but move forward with the new and know that you don't know. You don't know. You're moving into the unknown. This is unknown territory. It's new. It's vulnerable. So take your time. Be careful. Have your boundaries. Don't worry about cutting out too many people. Well, yeah, you don't want to put up the boundaries too high. You don't want to cut out everyone, because you want the ones that can love you to be able to come in. So make space for the ones that love you, but you'll know, because of how they make your heart feel. Anyone making you feel guilty or shameful is not for you, and they're meant to go. And anyone that helps empower you and helps you to feel loved, especially empowering you and moving forward with the new you, they're meant to stay. So make room for those that know the new you, while getting rid of those that think they know the old you. They'll always see you as the old you, but that's their problem. You're responsible for you, your perception, and your actions. And you know you're transforming. You can't deny that. And you know that it's time to take action and to move on in this new direction. So take care of yourself. I'm confirming to you, let go of the old, move to the new. You got this, Scorpio. All right, I love you guys so much. Thank you for joining me. I hope that this helped. I really did. If you liked it, please hit that like button. Otherwise, take what resonates, leave the rest, and be blessed. All right, beloveds, that is our full oracle reading for all the zodiac signs. I do hope that you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for making it to the very end. You guys are my favorite people. You are the bestest. Thank you all so much for being here. This was a general reading with one oracle per sign. If you would like a more personalized full reading, you can check it out at my website, themystichillbillie.com. Also, these cards right here are from Goddess Provision, and they're really cool. So check out, and these jewels are from Goddess Provision. This is from Goddess Provision. A lot of stuff, a lot of wonderful goodies at Goddess Provisions. So check them out. I got a link down below. And thank you guys so much for joining me for this oracle card read. I do hope that you guys enjoyed it and were able to gain much out of it. You guys are the ones that make it through the whole thing, so your whole chart has been read. I hope that it really helps along your path. I am so grateful to be here, and I'm so grateful for you guys to be here too. Again, you guys are my favorite. You're the ones that make it to the end. But that's all I have for you guys this day. Thank you so much for making it here. As always, be blessed with love.